Almost try to go. My friend Gary Blair's a women's coach and get me a ticket.
Well, it's a lot of fun. A lot of tradition, but you got to stand up with them. So you'll have to wear some good shoes. McGrady coming off a pick says, I've had enough of this. And it's 3-0 Houston.
Our left field just threw both hands up in the air and said, thank goodness for a basket.
His feet were getting tired. T-Mac steps back and hits. So Tracy McGrady had to miss the game Monday against Orlando, a game that I know he wanted to play in badly, but he had a medical emergency at home. He's a terrific rebounder and always has been. Not much of a scorer, but good defensive player, good rebounder, and he doesn't get hurt a lot, and they've got to like that here in New Orleans.
A tremendous teammate, plays well within the confines of the team.
Well, Tracy McGrady is certainly off to a good start, Coach.
Nayland's already having nightmares. He's wondering how much longer is there left in this game. He's saying, hey, Coach, switch me off a little bit. Put Rogers on him.
T-Mac has hit his first 3 shots. Wesley almost gets a steal on Smith. He's the young rookie, #1 draft choice for New Orleans.
I am so disappointed. How did he get that out of Houston?
I don't know. Maybe you brought it along in your duffel bag. It's got the headband and everything. McGrady to the basket for 2. Nice little floating move. T-Mac with 8 of Houston's 13 points.
It's in an up tempo. He's able to make passes. He sees things.
Strickland will bring it in. Jeff Van Gundy looking up, telling him 15 seconds on the shot clock. Under a minute left in the quarter. It's been a good quarter scoring wise for T-Mac. And he rises up over Knockbar and he's fouled. That's the second on Boki. And 2 free throws for Tracy McGrady. Boki Knockbar is averaging about 22 minutes a game, but he's shooting only 35%. And that was his problem in Houston, too. He didn't shoot for a good percentage and was foul prone. And he's picked up 2 fouls in the first minute.
The reason he received that foul, instead of holding his hand straight up, he told the ref he held his hand straight up. I had the angle. He held his hand straight out. Tracy shot into his arm. You got to go straight up, not out.
Great players have a way of creating contact too, don't they, offensively?
Yeah, and also great players, if there's any doubt, they might get a call or two. They didn't get one there, but I mean occasionally. But we won't have one to beat the call the other night, so don't worry.
So the Rockets will really be able to run it all the way down. There's about 0.2 of a second difference. Shot clock, game clock.
And it's no surprise to anybody that's kept up with Rocket basketball. It'll be T-Mac here at the end.
Boy, you're a heck of a scout. You know, that's why you make so much money at breaking down these games. 7 on the shot clock. T-Mac to the middle. Oh, he sets up Strickland. And that's the first basket Rod Strickland has made as a Houston Rocket. T-Mac with a steal. Oh, it was just off the back of the iron. That would have been a fantastic finish. Tracy McGrady with 9 points. Strickland with his first Houston basket. And the Rockets finish with an 8-0 run to close the first quarter. The 3, Nayland backs him. Boy, he's got that little jump hook, and he can put it up and in. He is a nifty scorer. He's got 11 points. He's the leading scorer for this team, 21 points on 57% shooting over the last 8 games. T-Mac, number 5 in the NBA in scoring, over 25 a game, and he has 11 here tonight.
And he's caught fire lately. Early in the season, he wasn't scoring that well. All of a sudden, in his last 20 basketball games, he's just been unbelievable in the things he's doing.
Well, the Rockets have picked up the tempo a little bit, and I think everybody's scoring has picked up. Somebody find a handle on that ball.
Both teams are playing right now. They don't want to win. I know they do. You've got to get it in sync, make a play.
And we have a whistle. Both teams in the penalty. So Tracy McGrady will go to the free throw line. T-Mac 1 for 2 from the line. T-Mac, his 25.3 points per game stand as the highest scoring average by a Rockets player since Akeem Olajuwon averaged just under 27 points for the 95-96 Rockets season. And he's had a couple of game-winning shots for Houston this year against Philadelphia. And, of course, you remember the game-winning shots he had against San Antonio back on December 9th. Looking down to P.J. Brown, covered up by Juwan Howard. Good defense by Houston. P.J. Brown. And Sura sneaks in and steals it. Drops it off to T-Mac, fires up a three, and just like that, the Rockets have the lead by 1. 6 points in a row by Houston.
Tracy was able to get an open look that he normally does not get.
Anderson ran right into Yao Ming. He was trying to pass it through him, and Yao deflected the ball. The Rockets get it back now. And T-Mac goes to the three-point line and hits another three-pointer. That's 9 points in a row by the Rockets.
In the quarters, you make up 2, 3, 4 per game.
Tracy McGrady's had the hot hand here in the first half. Back off to Juwan Howard over Anderson. Missed it. And Brown gets the rebound. So Tracy McGrady with 18 points leads the Rockets on a little 9-0 run to finish the quarter. And it's Houston 41, the Hornets 39. Stay with us. Tonight's